Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw.
Forget the kick. He wants to throw it. And he's got it. Got to get to the sticks. It's a running room. And they caught them with their drawers down as the throw and catch picked up the first down on the fake. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal to go.
And he's got a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 20. And he will house it.
You You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gonna sling it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He might want another play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the off balance.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Booth. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
Give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense...
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Bringing the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to take off. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proved...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Peace. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Gardner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gardner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Direct snap. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Now, a 4th down.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's second and long. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Clemens. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
And they'll fake it again. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds a spot in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Turning it on. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Woods. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Makes it past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're in for a touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Gardner. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Gardner. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Gonna look downfield again. He wants it all. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for space. It's Woods. There he goes. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable, try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave him.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Easy completion on the shuffle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. The clock is at 18 seconds. Hearts are beating fast. The onside kick is coming.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps